What you listening to, son?
I don't think you like it.
Well, why not? I like this new generation of music.
I keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead-end highway. Riding that storm run through my veins like a shot-down tailspun airplane. Scared of it and I'm scared to death. I can't breathe and I catch my breath.
But I keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead-end highway. Ain't no love in Oklahoma, just a whistle on old black train.
When it's drumming for you, riding here on the wind and rain. Ain't no love in Oklahoma.
Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit it's red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, is she a dancer too? It's Big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the purse fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit, he should've
better praise God or I'm a shooting, that's on God. I ain't playing by my Lord and Savior, I'm on my job. If you ain't a Christian, I'ma stab you in the face. If it ain't about Jesus, I'ma hit you with this cane. Jesus is the one. Hell yeah, praise Jesus Christ, nigga. Free Palestine, free TK. It's the trap game. Abraham Lincoln, 416 bars ago. R.I.P. Betty White, she ain't dead before when she died, cause I know it's coming up.
Representing for them gangsters all across the world, still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girls. Still taking my time to perfect the beat, and I still got love for the streets. It's the D.R.E. It's still Dre Day, AK buddy. Though I've grown a lot, can't keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say Dre fell off. How buddy, my last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if you still got it. They say rap's changed. They wanna know how I feel about it. If you ain't up on things, Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my game. Still puffing my leaf, still smashing the beat. Still not loving police. Still rock my khakis with a cuff and a crease. Still got love for the streets. Through the life, still the beats bang. Still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change. Still taking my thing. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girls. Still taking my time to perfect the beat, and I still got a love for the streets. It's the D.R.E. It's still Dre Day, AK buddy. It's still Dre Day, AK buddy.
Marula, racing in a march of Franca, Bravo, Ignatic, the Boston is the greens that are not the bike side, Dan Bro. It's got DNA.
Members of the Citizens Council. I am a simple soldier, and as a soldier I see things simply. I don't say all humans are evil simply because their skin is white. No! But our great lawgiver tells us that never will the human have the eighth divine faculty for being able to distinguish between evil and good. The only good human is a dead human!
and then they closed my bank account. I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in the matrix. Where the fuck's my nitrous? Yes, I am a cock. I like when people fuck on my bitch. The shit that I'm posting on Twitter. They telling me, hey, don't say that. How niggas can't see me in public. I'm driving all chrome Maybach. With all the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all of the money and fame, I still don't get to see my children. Niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling. So I became a Nazi. Yeah, bitch, I'm the villain.
You know she just got married. I'm still here. The whole world rock rap knowing this. I'm gonna go to some hill here. Give a nigga air walk coat. Give a nigga air walk. Give a nigga air walk coat. Give a nigga air walk coat. Give a nigga air walk. Give a nigga air walk coat. Give a nigga air walk coat. Give a nigga air walk. Give a nigga air walk coat. Give a nigga air walk coat. Give a nigga air walk coat.
The Martian ambassador. We come in peace.
I'm just being honest. I don't know how to hog tie people. What would I hog tie? You don't want to believe it. How? How can I pay child support? How can I work? How can I get paid? This ain't not about music. How can I take care of my kids? How can I work? How can I get paid?
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment. Robert.
Hello, welcome once again, or perhaps for the first time, not for the last time, to your favorite friendly neighbor, Hood Dr. Ben. It's Dr. Ben's Comics. Let me make sure that our audio is working here real good. Okay, sounds good. Fantastic. So what are we doing here? This has been it's been a while. It's been an eventful few weeks, definitely. For some reason, I'm gonna take my banner off here. I think we need that the whole time. We're okay. Any comments? No comments. All right, well, that's fine. Anyways, we're gonna do what we always do. We do every night. Talk about some comics. We're gonna look at some comics. We're going to I'm gonna talk about VAMPIGLET. Look at that. She's like disappearing into the ether there. What's up? Emails here. What's up? Fantastic. Audio and video. Good. Thank you. Fantastic. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm trying to run the show over to the substack as well. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I was trying to look and see if I could figure it out on my phone, because like it said that the substack, you can't tell if they're commenting or anything over there. Like it doesn't show up on StreamYard. So I was trying to look at it, but I couldn't figure it out. So it may not be on Substack. But the other goal for tonight is that we're going to turn this into like a podcast, like a real podcast you can have on like iTunes or Spotify or wherever it is that they have those podcasts where they talk about comics. So so that's what I might sound more like radio DJ, like I'll try to like introduce myself, like I've been doing comics, indie comics, or like I like to I like to think of them as underground style comics, but I'm not trying to put myself on the same level as like, the underground greats or whatever. But, like that, just DIY, just do it yourself, punk, you don't need permission. Just make what you want to make, say what you want to say, and just turn it into a comic book. And that's how we've got VAMPIGLET. This is, as you can see, this is my copy. I released it. That's the other thing is like I released it September 12th, right at the Erie Comic-Con. And if you're paying attention to the news, on September 10th, Charlie Kirk was assassinated, like horrifically shot in the, and then September 11th was, our normal day of remembrance or whatever for like the 9/11 stuff. So, it was kind of an odd moment to then like go and be at like a comic convention. And it's just like, it's a pretty decent sized comic convention. Like Rikishi was there, if you're wrestler fans, like Rikishi was there, Scott Lobdell, the X-Men, and what did he write, Teen Titans and different stuff like that. He was there. The guy, I wasn't really sure, but there was some guy that had a Yoda puppet. He was there. There was a guy with a Yoda puppet that was somehow official or something. The guy that was the voice for Michelangelo, the Ninja Turtle, he was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my normal friends were there, like Avalon Comics and Fringe Night, Daniel Doing, Brandon, and it's fun to see people I knew, Sheldon, different people from around, and everyone, not everyone, but like. I had a whole bunch of copies of VAMPIGLET up there sitting on my table, and that's what I'm saying. It's kind of, you don't want to be like all depressed and morose, like it's hear what happened, and then you know what I mean. So you can't sell comics that way at the convention. People are there with their kids. They're dressed up. There's guys walking around like dressed up like Groot and Deadpool and stuff. If you come in there and you're all like, hey, there's a assassin, Charlie Kirk assassin, all depressed and sad, and what I'm saying, that doesn't sell you comic books, as authentic as it might be, like people aren't there they don't go to the comic book convention to become depressed. So, like selling like a horror comic and one that, does cover depressing and like horrific subjects. You're kind of walking a little bit of like a thin line if you're at a comic convention and you're trying to sell. But so that's why, like I have this cover, and what I found is that like everyone walking by, I could see when they saw the cover, right? Like I would watch people and there would be look and like you could see a mouth and they'd be like, Piglet, and they would start laughing. They'd be like, yeah, Piglet. And start like, it was the funniest thing, like seeing the people like react to it like in real time and like laughing, because like VAMPIGLET is like, she is kind of funny. I mean, she's a vampire pig lady. It's like if Vampirella was like mixed with Miss Piggy, or if Miss Piggy dressed up as Vampirella, and like just seeing people like them laugh, and like people would come over and they'd like look at it and be like, VAMPIGLET, what? And so like I had this one, like people could look at one of the copies, so because I mean I'm not going to try and sell people a comic if they can't see it. If I go to a comic shop, I want to look at the stuff. They have one comic that's out that everyone can look at and get their get the little mitts on and everything. Look through it. What's going on? There's a lady. What? Leopard print? Checkers? What's going on? Like, and and it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's, you're looking through it and you're just like, what is all this stuff? It's just, people are like, what? I sold like a bunch of copies just to people like that, because like they would just see it and we're like, I've got to have a copy. Give me a copy. Okay. I had people that like, they shout out because like there was a number of people that came by and said, you know, the classic, if you're someone that makes comics and goes to comic conventions, you know, like the classic line is like someone looks at all your stuff and they're like, oh, well, that's really nice. I gotta go make my rounds, so I'll be back. I gotta go make my rounds. I'll be back. People will tell you that, like, it's the nice way to say, you know, they're not going to buy anything, like, but they wish you well, you know. Had a couple of people say that, and then they came back and they were like, see, like, I had to come back and get here you go. I had to go get money. One of them, you know, he's like, my ATM thing wasn't working over there. I had to go to another one. And I was like, oh, you know, like it was just really uplifting. You know what I mean? Like going to the comic convention, spending all the time on it, and then seeing people like excited by it, and then that's what we should do too. I'll figure out how. Let me try and pull up another, because I know Gray did a video looking at it, and I didn't watch it yet because I was thinking, well, shit, you know, I'll try and pull it up on my thing here. Watch, I'm just going to be like completely mess up the whole thing trying to figure this out, but I think we can do it. Like I have this is all stuff that I probably should have gotten set beforehand, but you know, it's been a little bit of time since I did the streaming, and you know, I get a little bit, I get a couple of them there. Let me see. Okay, where's his unless this is his other channel. I'll have to look it up. Oh, shit. What? I think this is... Maybe this is the other. There we go. Okay. Okay. So we'll look at that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I figured, look at that. I guess that's like me, like trying to set that up for later. It's like, you know, everything's a work in progress here at the old studios or whatever. I'll show off. This is one of the ones I got. Was here? I'll turn off the shit for a second. Oh no, I bet it'll look cool like that. Actually, this is Avalon number 6. It's like, and I think it's the first time. It's the first time that Brandon did a gold foil cover, right? And so it's like that cover, but it's all, you know, it's all in foil or whatever, gold foil. So that's, you know, like $300 worth of gold right there, I guess. I don't know. No, but that's just saying Avalon. Brandon's the writer for Avalon. He was there, so I got to bug him all weekend. His comic is about set in Erie, so it's like oh, Tucker. Oh no. Well, all right. I will. Hold on. His comic here, Avalon, is set. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Is set in Erie, which is where Erie Comic Con takes place, right? So like the comic is set there. He should do like an issue where like it's a zombie comic. Like I think he maybe has like a different kind of word for them than zombies or some sort of other better explanation. But essentially, you know, they're zombie monsters, like 28 Days Later or Walking Dead or whatever. You know, some sort of evil creatures or whatever like that. The undead. But it's a good comic, and it focuses kind of like on like families and like sort of like individuals and like what would happen to them, especially if they're like people like that need you know, what if you're like a diabetic or whatever? What are you supposed to do? Or you're one of these people with that need some sort of meds or something. You know, you gotta get your inhaler. You don't take it, you're gonna, you know, you run out of them. What happens? There's zombies everywhere. How do you get your stuff from the pharmacy now? You're screwed. You know, like what? It's a fun comic. And you know, that's what I'm saying. It was a fun show. And like I said, tons of people coming up, getting that. They also were getting everyone like Babies from Hell. They always, you know, it's always like an eye-catching, like Babies from Hell. Yeah, it's a collection of my illustrations from the Ripperologist magazine, a academic study of Jack the Ripper and the horrific Whitechapel crimes in Victorian culture. Which actually, I gotta give a shout out to the editor of the Ripperologist, Mr. Jonathan Manges, for because I was wondering like what's going on with the next issue, and like he emailed me today, and he was like, "Here's the maybe I might need to. I wonder if not the layouts. I wonder if if I change it, take it down to 480. Oh shit! Oh, that okay. Also, I'm huge. Sorry. What did it do? Why am I over on that side? There. Okay. That's what I was trying to do. I guess some people adjust their camera before the show, but it's again kind of a work in progress in this. Like I said, the whole fucking slowing down. I'm trying to reach around. I had to go reach around and fix it. I'm trying here. Trying, guys. Hopefully I turned the resolution down. Hopefully that my viewers here, the live viewers are always the best. Gray is well, actually, rather than just talking about them, I'll show you guys. This is what I wanted to it's Gray opening up the package I sent him of VAMPIGLET. So that's what I'm saying. Rather than just listen to me talk about VAMPIGLET, I wanted to see what someone else thinks. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me move my screen here. Like I said, it's always an adventure trying to figure this stuff out. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gray.
Oh. So welcome to the channel, Great Cloudy.
Yeah, the one of the things is the you know what, I guess probably if I turn off I start sharing stuff, yeah, I'm probably asking for if I'm getting all this extra bullshit going. Hold on. Turn off I like having the little fuzzy thing going in the background to make the screen look a little bit neater, but let me. This is low definition, 360p. So it might even, if it's too bad, that should clear it up. Especially that's what I'm saying. Especially sharing a screen, and it is still over the Wi-Fi. If you've been following along at home, like the current crisis is that I've got to figure out a different way to hook up the computer to the router, which is in a different building. And right now it's over Wi-Fi. I need to figure out a way to. Well, I know the way is to put a cable from this building to that building, but it's a matter of actually doing it and it's complicated. Putting a wire from this building to that building isn't just there's been complications. I'll just say that. So we're still on this Wi-Fi, and well, let's let Gray tell you about my comic book because.
Wait, Gray Cloud's thoughts. I had to remember which channel I was making the video for. I appreciate everybody that does watch. I know this channel is a very small channel, and I don't tend to it as often as I should. But I've been trying to do my best the past few weeks. I've been doing a little bit more. Trying to utilize the overhead, in shorts or even review videos of comic books and stuff. Today, I am going to open up a package that I got a couple of days ago from DrBensComix, and I've just not been in the best. The past couple of days, I've been a little off, so I didn't open it exactly the day that it came in. And I kind of wanted to wait and do it on camera, or at least open it, and then, I was kind of waiting until I felt like I could do a video of some sort. And
it's often what happens with me is I'm like, I should do this on a video, and I'm like, no, I don't know, I don't feel. There's like noise or something's going on or something. I got to do something, and I'm like, and then I don't, and then like a couple weeks later, I'm like, oh shit, I haven't made any videos. I haven't done nothing. Just been. But also, this is the other thing, after you're working on the comic, you're drawing the comic long, you're putting it together, and every day you're thinking about it, and then you finally get it, and you print it, and it's done. They send you the comics. And you're selling it, and you're just like, and then it's just you're like, it's just kind of like you don't even want to do anything. You don't want to do anything else. You're just like, okay, I'm done. I get to take a break. So take a break. Great.
There we go.
So I reuse the 9 Lives pack.
So this is going to be exciting. I'm really excited for Dr. Ben. Because I've got a few of his comics, and I've only known him for a little while, but he always comes across as a nice fellow. The last time that I streamed with him on his channel a few weeks ago, I can't remember how, it's been 2 or 3 weeks ago, we did a stream, and I asked him some personal questions about his true life crime story, which is also in this edition of what he had printed. Now, from what I understand, some of what is in this comic is going to be some stuff that I've already seen from some of the other comics that he sent me. But there's also some things in here that are going to be new to me. But what I'm really liking is the size of the comic. I think it's really cool. Of course, I just opened this, but I've seen a little bit, prior to receiving this package. Let us get number one, $13. I don't know what that really means, but so what I'm going to do is just show you a little bit.
It's the first issue. It's number 1. There'll be oh, well, I guess Let Us Get is the name of the story. Maybe that is confusing on the back, but it's $13. Well, if you get it from me in person, it's $13. On eBay, I gotta charge $13.99 because I gotta get all the stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get the cardboard. You gotta put all the stuff in there. So that 99 cents, it's like you're giving me a tip, like a 99-cent tip to put your comic in the cardboard thing, to get the cardboard thing to put it in, because like the shipping cost, that just goes straight to the postal service or whatever. Like that's just them. So I mean, like I'm not 99 cents for like my 15-20 minutes of work trying to put this into a recycled Gemini mailer from 9 Lives Comics, and then get it to the I print out the stuff, the labels, and you got to get it to the post office. I take it there, because you don't want to just throw it. They have a drop-off bin, but I'm not throwing it in there to get all fucked up. I give it to the people. They all know, like, this is my shit. Don't be like fucking bending up my books or nothing. They know. And that's what I'm saying too. Like if you get your book and it is like all jacked up or something, like immediately take photos, start a live stream. Look at what the Postal Service did. Look at what UPS did, or whatever your shipping service that you feel is responsible. But we'll make it right. We'll get it right no matter what. But
I remember this. Let us get there. Goth True Crime Comics, it says. This has been the toughest comic to make because writing and drawing the story meant reliving the events more than I normally do on any regular day. Soon I got very good at avoiding the work by finding other important chores that required immediate attention rather than sit and draw the comic. When I found myself developing an entire forest of bonsai trees instead of drawing pages, I finally understood the problem. And then it says VAMPIGLET, issue number 1, Let Us Get, relaunch, is also in here. I remember Let Us Get. I've got the actual comic over there in my storage bin and stuff. So some of this is reprinted stuff, but it's in bigger form and on a better quality type paper. And what we will be doing is I'm going to do a giveaway. So this video right here is not necessarily for the giveaway. I'll do a separate video to give instructions on what people can do to enter. So what I'm going to do is he's also included a second copy, and I am going to do a giveaway on this channel. And really, it'll be pretty simple. Every time I've done a giveaway on either channel, well, I don't think I've done a giveaway on the second channel yet. So this will be the first giveaway for the second channel. I'm long overdue on a giveaway for the main channel, Great Cloudy Day. By the way, if you haven't ever seen my main channel, please go over there and subscribe. I'll leave a link in the description. Now, a little backstory. Dr. Ben was involved in something that years ago was pretty brutal. He was kind of witness to somebody getting murdered, just to give you a little glimpse into. And so he developed the story into a comic form. It's the way that we talked about it that night that I streamed with him. I asked him questions. He shared a lot more, and it had not clicked in my brain when I first received his comics months and months ago. When I first received his comics, now look, you can tell that's Dr. Ben right there. So he was in New Orleans and kind of ended up in a predicament where somebody was basically planning to kill somebody. And he kind of dismissed and to draw the hat, like he could have easily been a victim as well, right, and never lived to tell this story. So that hearing his testimony, because that's the way he described it. He said, he sat in jail for a little while, and during that time, he did a lot of praying, did a lot of soul searching, and that really, really inspired me more. I don't know how to explain it, but that night that I streamed with him and he shared that story, I think it helped reinforce my faith. Just hearing him talk about what he had to go through. I could only imagine sitting in jail and having to decide, what do I do? I gotta say, like I'm not, when you didn't do something, but you were there and you did see the said people do something. Now, of course, this is his way of, I called it, it's almost like he's a cathartic way of dealing with stuff.
Right.
So this giveaway I'll be doing is definitely not a comic that you would be giving to your kids. I want to make sure that anybody watching knows that. So if you enter,
unless they're goth kids, if your kid's a teenage goth kid, that would be, and you don't want them to be a goth kid. Like you're like, oh shit, what are they doing? They're trying to worship Satan. What are they doing? Because that is him calling it like my testimony is basically like what a good description of it, because I do talk about that in the book. Not to cut off Gray, but like, you know, that is part of it, is that like you know, there's so much of this like occult and like satanic stuff is in the culture and in popular culture and everything, and you know, kids get all mixed up in that. And you know, I mean, you know, watching scary movies and you know, watching that Lil Nas X do his weird blood shoe dance or whatever he's doing. Well, I don't know. That's kind of weird anyways. But you know what I'm saying? Like watching a scary movie is one thing, or reading a scary book or comic or whatever. But there's people that go beyond that to the wrong way. And that's what my comic's about, or to kind of to help bring awareness to satanic evil. Bring awareness to satanic evil. That's what it is, yeah. And show faith in Christ and the Bible. So
you know, hopefully you're entering because you want to, you know, see how he transcribed it into this. What's another interesting fact? It says right here, I hope the Goth Music Club, the original Dungeoneer, the club that he ended up going to that night when all this happened in the story was called the Dungeon. And little interesting fact is that like in 99 or 2000, I lived in New Orleans for the first time ever really on the streets. That was my first real time being homeless or considered homeless. And I remember the day before I was to get my bus ticket and go home, after being there for 3 months, someone took me to the Dungeon. I didn't ever go in, but it was a weird place. Had some, you know, there was like some jail cell bars outside and weird goth, all dressed in black and leather type people. But they were trying to get me a job there as a bouncer at the time. And I'm glad I didn't take that job. But Dr. Ben said that his story took place a few years after I would have lived there. So anyway, when I get done going through this entire thing, even though some of it's going to be some stuff that I've already read from his other comics and stuff, I will do an overview / review, if you want to call it a review. I'm definitely interested and happy to help Dr. Ben out in any way that I can. And just look for a video in the next day or two of me telling you what to do to win your very own copy of VAMPIGLET by Dr. Ben. Thanks, and until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud Sage of the Eternal Moment. Over and out. Ditto.
Don't.
Greetings, everybody.
Hold on. Okay. I want to put it on. I guess I just is that share. Hold on. It's trying. I think I copied it. We're gonna find out. Oh, that should be Gray's channel. I'm putting in the chat down here. But if not, I'll make sure, like I'll edit this video afterwards and I'll put in I'll put in a link to Gray's channel at the, I'll put it in the video description or whatever in one of the comments too. So I know, Gray, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just sometimes that you gotta tell your story sometimes. Oh yeah, you are I did make you a mod. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, anytime drop the link to your channel anytime, Gray. Like whatever, anything you want to put in, like you're good. That's what I'm saying. Like I appreciate you and a few other people. Email's always there. Like Email sent me that box of manga, and I was just like, oh shit! Like that was just like blew my mind. and I don't know where self-destruct is at. I think he's like the night shift or something. I don't know. I never am awake when he's awake, so I don't know what to think there. Let's see, what else did I want? There was another video I wanted to show. Not that. Stop sharing. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's what I want to talk about too, was that like I ordered all these comics, right? And then like I did like sometimes like as you guys can see, like sometimes the Wi-Fi is not good, or especially if there's like a storm. The past couple of days there's been like storms, and I'm like, I don't want to try and like be streaming and then have like the power like surge on and off like in the middle of streaming. Like you guys would get electrocuted or something. All of us would get electrocuted. I don't know. Like I don't know what would happen. So like I got these comics and I wanted to do like an opening thing, right? Because like like Gray did like opening video. I was like, well shit, I'll do one of those. And I was like, well shit, I'll just use the computer and I'll just record it, because it wasn't like storming that bad, but like the Wi-Fi was like all messed up. Like I couldn't even watch like videos on YouTube, like it was that bad. And so like I opened up all these comics, I did a video, recorded it on StreamYard so that it would be like in the library, so I could then take it and then just upload it to YouTube. And then there's nothing. Like it didn't record it. Like I did all the stuff, and just nothing. Just didn't record it. I was so excited. I got all this stuff. So I'll show you some of the stuff I got, because it is like really. I got this package from Harry Nordlinger. He sent all these comics that are all Simpsons comic, where it's like a Simpsons horror comic. I think he had posted this on like Instagram before or something. I think it's got little donuts inside there. It's just like a black and white like horror story of Simpsons stuff. Oh shit. Hold on. We got a guest in the back. Hold on. All you guys are cool fucking savages. Well, shit, I got the original Savage right here. Hold on.
I've got information, man. New shit has come to light.
That gray cloudy day himself. What's up?
God damn, information. God damn. Hey, did you know that God? Hey, did you know that God can tell you? Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, you're skipping out a little bit.
I know.
Well, you're like in the. I always feel like you're in like the mountains. It's like.
Hold on. I don't like it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. There we go.
I thought you said you didn't like the Mormons. I don't like Mormons. I don't like Mormons. I mean, I would go and be in a room with them.
Right. Well, they say that Ethan Van Sciver. They say he's a Mormon.
I know he's a freaking Mormon.
Church of Latter-day Saints. I don't know if there's like a real difference. I think they're kind of both.
He's really a Jesus Christ he's a Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Right.
He's more of that, I think. I don't think he's really a Mormon. Like real Mormons are like fucking pretty weird.
They have all that stuff with the whole special underwear they have to wear, and I know there's a bunch.
Am I live with you?
Huh?
Okay. Emil,
there's like a little 3-second delay or something.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, you're good. Well, shit, I'll flip my thing around here. Hold on. I'll show you what.
Flip your thing around. Yeah, what the fuck are you gonna flip? Don't flip nothing around, God damn it.
Oh, not that one. There we go. Hold still. Okay.
And tell Grey Cloud to shut the fuck up and stop saying God damn it. No, would you tell Grey Cloud right now? Will you tell Grey Cloud to stop saying God damn it?
Well, some people do feel that saying God damn it is
well fucking
disrespectful or something, I mean, so you get a couple of them, I guess. So that's how I kind of
what have I ever look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
What have I told you that I told Father Ken? Well, I don't know why you would call him a fucking father, but he's a fucking priest.
Okay,
he was a Catholic priest. And I was like, Father Ken, I love God, God damn it. And he's like,
don't be saying it.
No, he said that was a pretty devotional way of saying that you love God.
Right.
No, I mean, a priest. Okay, let's just talk about a priest that wasn't a priest for 40 fucking years. You get what I'm saying? I give you a whole backstory. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Wait, you were a priest 40 years ago? What? No.
I just hijacked you.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's just how I am. I'm just like a casual, I'm just, because that's what I'm saying. All these.
What I'm going to say is,
yeah. Go ahead.
I appreciate you, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying with these comics. With this Harry Nordlinger guy, right? Every now and then I find these comics that I'm just like, it's like, yeah, this guy gets it. You know what I mean? He just did and that's what I'm saying with comics. You can just make your own Simpsons comic. No one's gonna stop you. You could just make your own Simpsons comic, print it, and what are the police gonna show up and stop you? You can't use Homer Simpson. You can't make a comic with Milhouse. It's against the law. And then he also has this comic called Vacuum Decay, and it's an anthology, and it's all just crazy black and white art, black and white comics. I mean, just bonkers stuff.
Dude, I don't think that black and white is good stuff, man. Because
it's got its moments.
now
You know,
black and white don't mix. Like black and white.
it's absolutely like
It don't mix. Hey, okay.
yeah, it's got.
Hey, look, I've got mixed fucking. I've got colored fucking skin, folks.
Oh, you might know about this. You know who?
I love you, bro.
Do you know who Mike Diana is? You might remember it. Back in the 90s, he was the guy that got in trouble for making comics, and like the judge sentenced him that he wasn't allowed to make comics for like 10 years or something. Like it's back in the 90s, you know, like back when there was like that Jeffrey Dahmer comic, all that crazy stuff. But that guy,
I don't remember that shit.
Mike Diana is in here.
Goddamn, I would love to know that Jeffrey Dahmer comic. I mean, I don't mean to sound like a fucking goofball, but I think it would have been awesome to have it. Are you there?
Yeah, here. I've got there's a bunch of different ones, right? And some of them are
what the
fuck? That's what I'm saying. This stuff is insane. It's all just serial killer Corky, like
holy fuck.
This is the guy that was banned from making comics. A U.S. court banned Mike Diana. Is against the law. Against the law.
They banned the dude.
Banned him back in the. That's what I could pull that
in the
up.
2015s, right? Like
no, I think it was back in the 90s.
Oh, was it the 90s? Jesus fucking Christ.
Let me pull it up real quick here.
Well, I think Jesus fucking Christ could probably do better.
You know what? Maybe you are right. Maybe it was 2005. Hold on. Because look here.
I'm thinking the 2000s, dude. Like the way you're talking. That's more in it had to be in the 2000s somewhere. Am I right?
Hold on, because there was.
I mean, I could be fucking wrong. Hey, this is kind of cool shit, though, man. This is cool shit to talk about.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
So when was it?
Yeah, in the 90s is when he was started. The 80s and 90s. Is when he started. Then I saw something that was saying like 2005. It was something that had happened too. But
still,
he is the first person to receive a criminal conviction in the United States for artistic obscenity for his comic Boiled Angel. That's what I'm saying. That's down here. Investigation was in the.
Better get ready for that shit to come. It's about to come down now.
Well, I mean,
we should probably push. Truthfully, we should probably push. Like, if we wanted to be free speech people, me and you, like, I'm just speaking. Well, I'll just say fucking me. Like, if I thought I was going to be free speech, then I should probably speech that.
There we go.
You know,
right, but I mean, like,
right.
I don't know if this shouldn't. It's cartoony, definitely, but like, I don't know if this should be in, like.
Fucking ask me why don't I push it to the, you know, it's like why wouldn't you?
Oh my gosh. this shouldn't be like kindergarten. Is all I'm saying. The one with this.
Some people that are
a knife in her chopper.
Oh God, damn! Did you just say a knife? That sounded like a. Oh God, damn!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one, I would wait till after kindergarten. You know, slicing them in half. I mean, you know,
is
it's
that because God damn.
And then this is Harry Nordlinger. So that's what I'm saying. Like this, he's doing an anthology of comics that are just, you know what I mean, like just crazy stuff. You know, it's like horror comics. It's not a superhero thing, obviously.
Well, can you understand this? I had a really like look, dude, I had an older dude. Like I was probably like 40-something years old.
Right.
He's like 60-something, right? Okay. And he was like, you can't go that far. Like fucking lowering the bar is fucking bullshit. Like I remember him telling me that back 20 years ago. Like a really cool, like an older artist, like a dude that was like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the time I was like 30 or 40. And he was, you know what I'm saying? Like he was 50, 60, 70. No, he wasn't 70 yet. He was like at least 50 or 60, right?
It's just like, you can't do it. You can't.
You can't lower the bar. Like, because I used to come up with fucking ideas of like, I'm going to shit on fucking canvas and call it art.
Right. Yeah,
and he was, dude, that's lowering the fucking bar. And I didn't think about it that way then. You know what I'm saying? Like at the age I was telling him that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm 30, 40 years old going, I'm going to shit on a fucking canvas. Like my thought was I was going to eat different colored fucking paint.
Oh no.
And shit splatter.
Well,
like.
Well, look, and this one is like a comic about someone on a toilet.
Like, right. I was like, I'm going to shit on a fucking canvas.
There have been artists that have done all that. Like there was a lady.
To make my shit get more splattered out. Like it would be like, you know what I mean? And I was like, and he was like, man, you're lowering the bar. You're lowering the bar. And I didn't think about it then. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, then I thought, no, you're fucking stupid, dude. It's raising the bar. No. I understood now, or I understand now at 51 years old, brother. That's not the way you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't try to reverse it. You don't try to fucking go.
If you got this guy, this snail guy stuck in your brain though, like you know what I'm saying? You're always thinking, and all you're thinking is seeing this guy and this, and it's like I gotta write a story about this snail dude. Like it's eating me inside here. I gotta, you know.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry if I'm being too loud in your.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's you gotta be able to. You can't. I tell myself I can't. Everything can't be like how I want it. You know what I mean? I can't be like, okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna have my comic, and people need to think this. They need to react like this, or I'm gonna. You know what I mean? Like,
can I
just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course.
No, can I ask you an honest question?
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'll go back to hold on.
No, I'm being serious.
There you go.
I just want to say that no, I'm not laughing.
Well, you know, that's what I've found that, like, did you read the? You must have read some of it by now, I would think. Like, for me to like process different things, like feel like talk about different things, it's like easier sometimes to have like Stanley and VAMPIGLET and like think of them almost like either like talking with them or like having them like, I guess it probably sounds like I'm just trying to tell you to be like crazy, like make up a cartoon rabbit and start talking to them. That's,
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, well, you know what I mean? Like, that's how, like,
I think you don't understand how realistic. I don't think you understand how realistic it is. Do you understand that my mom was?
well,
Sorry.
no, I don't want to say I understand, but I had another friend that
I'm sorry.
oddly enough, no, that's oddly enough, that was exactly what, not the same, but their mother had been murdered, and
my mom was murdered too,
and they had come home, and they were the one that found her.
Oh shit!
And it was her boyfriend had murdered her and then killed himself.
God damn!
And he was there too. He was in the front of the trailer or whatever.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
No, that's what I mean. It's like I just, that's what I'm saying. Like I think sometimes like that's almost like what
I wanted to tell you what you shared that night with me a few weeks ago, whenever it was. It hit deep because what I'm trying to tell you is that like you talking about a satanic fucking murder, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. And
that was
my mom. I'm not fucking lying.
I mean,
my mom was killed in 2002. Sorry, bro.
You're okay. Like if you want, I could turn it off. Like you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
No, you're all right.
Like if it's something you want to talk about and kind of share or whatever, that's what I'm saying. Like we can, if you'd rather be private or like, I could do that, but I don't want to. At the same point, I don't want to like tell you because I mean, that's what I mean. I can't understand it or like imagine it. Like I can understand that's it's horrible, and it's just something that just eats at you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't be like, hey, you shouldn't, that's too much, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. Like, you're not gonna not, you know what I'm saying? You can't not feel something. You can't not feel something. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way not to, you know? And I mean, when it's something that like it's that deep.
I wasn't trying to
like
hijack your channel or nothing. I wasn't.
Right.
Sorry, bro.
You're fine. Like, that's what I'm saying. As long as, like, you know, you're not like we're always here. That's what, like, that's one of the thing I always feel like you know, like you know, and it's
talking about satanic murder because, to be honest with you, my mom was murdered that way. Like a fucking somebody, 3 people, they say 3 people fucking killed my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 people. At least 3 people had to be involved. Sorry, man. It's just
no, I mean,
it's one of those things that it's not been ever solved, but that's life. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, bro.
That's horrible. Like,
no, like when I think about what you went through,
I don't. It's not really the same. You know, that's what, like, that's what I'm saying. Is like, it's not. I think this is one of the best things I've heard. Is that, like, suffering is not. It's not like a competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like if I have something.
No,
worse,
it's competition.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, my thing is worse than yours. You know what I mean? It's like, but like some things, like you want to be in like that. That's that.
Sorry.
You know, that's pretty much the worst. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, having someone, your family, like, taken like that, and then also not knowing. I mean that.
Well, they looked.
No.
They looked at me like I had to go and take a fucking polygraph test. I didn't have to, but I was like, yeah, roll it. You know what I'm saying? And there was like a polygraph dude right outside the fucking. Like it was a fucking weird fucking situation.
No, I hear you. They don't like they're not there to help. Oddly enough, like it's I can't imagine having to do the. I
Like,
can't imagine that anyways. But then also them putting you under all that, like.
Well, after I took the polygraph test, I was like, run it. You know, they were like, well, we're not gonna trust you unless you take a polygraph test. And I'm like, well, fucking run it.
Yeah. Oh, well,
and they had to do it outside.
Yeah.
They had to do it outside. He comes in and he tells me all this fucking shit, and then I'm like, fuck it. And we run it, and then they were like shaking my hand and like, I apologize, you know, and I'm like,
oh, okay.
You know, you're like, yeah, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, they were explaining to me the like I'm being real, dude. Like, sorry, man, I didn't mean to bring that on your show.
No.
Sorry, bro. I didn't mean to bring that on your show. Sorry. I didn't change the whole fucking subject.
You know, this is the thing is like this is
I didn't mean to
I can't
tell you that.
I can't hold anything against anyone else. Like how many people I've like kind of, I don't want to say like just like emotionally dump my thing. I usually try to like give people a little bit of like forewarning on like there's this whole like weird story of mine, you know what I mean? Because like like you know that Kitty, the Flip City girl, Kitty Flips, you know her?
Flip City, yeah.
So I went on her show. And she didn't know nothing about any of the murder stuff, and she had just seen like the old manga thing that I had done with like the nurse Kitty and she's like, so tell me about your comic. And I was like, that's murder and New Orleans. And she's like, what the what are you talking about? Like,
oh my God, I don't know if you call.
So I mean, it's a, you know, like I said, sometimes it's that's my thing is define so much of me, but and that's someone that I didn't know any of them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like for it to been.
Can I ask you? So you saw it actually happen, right?
Well, I mean,
no, I'm saying you saw what.
Right, I was there. I wasn't like up there, like
you saw the person die.
Well, right. I mean,
yeah.
Basically,
I was on the other side of the room. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
you were fucking there. You're like you were like fucking
right. Like that's I look back over.
Something you didn't fucking see. Something you would wish you would never fucking be in the room with. You know what I mean?
I wish that very much.
Yeah. If we could extract it and say, Ben didn't never fucking go there. Okay,
right.
I got. Sorry, brother.
No, you're good. That's what I'm saying is like that. But you know what I mean? Like this is someone like I didn't know him. I didn't know the people that did it. I was, you know, and that like just, you know, I mean, I definitely have like whatever, you know, all the PTSDs or whatever, you know, all that stuff.
Is there anybody watching?
But
I can try.
You know what I mean? For you, like I can't imagine that. That's what I'm saying. Like I can't imagine just having it be someone like it didn't know. I didn't have, wasn't like a personal loss. You know what I'm saying? Like that's horrible that he was killed. This guy is horrible. Evil,
no, I only related that. The only reason I related my mom's death to a satanic killing is because her death probably had to do with a satanic killing.
Isn't that weird?
Right?
No, I mean, I don't have to talk about it, but
well, I mean, that's like a real thing. That's what I mean. Like
somebody
people like,
in Tennessee thought that I was. Let me put it this way: at 25 years old, dude, there were certain people going around in that town. You know what I mean? Like having other young, like they were having young people cut themselves and like do shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, this is fucking weird. This is fucking stupid. I was like, man, in the name of Jesus Christ, you can fucking whatever. And some people they weren't very happy with that. You know what I mean? Like, being told. I was going around and telling them, don't listen to them. You know what I mean? Sorry. I'll let you go, man.
No, well, I mean that's exactly what I'm saying. Like this, like people, how many people like write off stuff and they'll be like, oh, that was the satanic panic, or oh, that's just Christian nut jobs or something, all saying that the stuff's satanic and there's evil. You know what I mean? Like it's written off as it's just
right.
Like I said, it's just a fashion thing. It's just a joke. It's just, oh, what, you're a snowflake. You don't like Satan stuff because you're a Christian. Oh, boo-hoo. Like people do it like that's. I've seen so much of that. Like people hate people that are Christians, and they start getting into all the satanic stuff. It all,
Well, the reason I'm bringing it up is because, like, my sister told me, like, I used to date a witch, okay? Like a bitch was a bitch called a witch. You know what I'm saying? And
I know many Wiccans as well.
Because of that time when my mom was killed, it was investigated at that time about magic. Like magic was investigated, me fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like shit I didn't know about until after the fact. It was like 3, 4, fucking 5 months later. Oh, okay. Well, they were looking into this, and it was like weird shit. Anyway, I didn't mean.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Is there's plenty of like.
I did actually date someone that like real man. Like whether you believe in it or not is irrelevant.
Have you got your thumb on the microphone, Gray?
I'm sorry. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, you did. I could hear you, but you're muted. You were not muted, but like it was like it was over here. I could hear you, but like it was I couldn't. It was like.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to hijack your channel.
No, it's crazy because that's exactly.
I actually bring this up because it's actually kind of pertinent to you, like having an experience with a satanic murder and like stuff that could have happened with my mom that could have been like satanic or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They looked into like the actual state fire marshals in Tennessee looked into like magic and fucking like people who would know how to make dogs not bark at 3 a.m. and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird.
And it's I mean,
sorry, brother.
No, a lot of that's the thing is that a lot of these like these serial killers and all these thrill killers and all this stuff is tied in with with all this occult stuff and everything. Like it's not like fake. You know what I mean? When people talk about like these, you know, demons and spirits and stuff, it's like it's not a joke. That shit's there. That shit's out there. I mean, it's definitely and I mean that's people get mixed up with that. And I mean, I don't know. I can't speak about like possession or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have any. I don't want to have any experiences with meeting someone that's possessed. You know, like, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. You know, but like, I think that's a lot of times people get involved. I mean, how many times you read about people messing with Ouija boards and talking to spirits and stuff? Think demons that tell them their name and everything. It's like, the fuck do you think you're doing? You're talking to a literal fucking fallen angel. They're not on the winning side. Okay, like Revelation, Bible is pretty clear. It's not like there's some of them are gonna make it, or no. The ones that all left, all the fallen ones, they're all, that's a wrap, you know. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and people look at all that as just, you know, like goofy stuff, and or they'll talk. You know, it's like I knew a lady that was a witch or like something similar. I don't know what exactly she would call herself, but that would, along those same lines, right?
Right.
She did tarot cards and fortune telling and all that, and she had said something about like the spirits would tell her this or that, and I was just like, okay, whatever. And you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't like not have anything to do with people that are doing wrong stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of have to interact with them just to be like, well, you know, like show them there's a way out. Show them there's a different way to do things. Like, you don't have to be a witch. You don't have to be a fortune teller. You don't have to be worshiping demons and doing all this. You know, you cannot do that. It's okay. Look, I'm fine. You know, like I'm. But she had like the weirdest reaction to like me. Like, we would talk, and she would just, anything I would say, she would just completely like twist, and she would get angry, and just it was the weirdest thing. Like, I would think we were having like a normal conversation, and she would just be like, I'd look at her, and she would have this look, and she would just be like, obvious, you're this, you think this, and you think that, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And like, just, you know, I think it was, if she and her telling me that like she communed with spirits, I could see that maybe that was someone that was possessed. It was like this, because that's what I'm saying. It was like the weirdest reactions. Like, she would not. It was odd. It's
maybe she was.
Like I said, I don't like to think.
You know what?
But
I don't mean to keep you, man. Sorry. That last night, that I was with you on stream, you and wasn't it self-destruct? I believe he was on here.
Oh yeah, was it self-destruct or was it Senate?
Yeah, it was him and me. We were like doing a stream with you. I thought so. I think
maybe it was self-destruct.
Where is he anyway?
That's what I'm saying. I put it in the the chill house. He said we were at level 14, so I thought level 14 that he'd show up on a stream. Like, level 14, show up on the stream. Like, I thought that was the that was the rule.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to look at some crazy comics?
Yeah, let's do something like that. I didn't mean to go off on such a deep goddamn
I mean, I bring it on myself with you. What did Emil
The
say?
reason I bring up my mom is because September 30th is when that's when she fucking was she was murdered.
Right. Emil says you both got blamed for something you guys didn't do.
Who said what?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's ugh. Then, like I got to be in jail, and I got you get to meet like so many people in jail, like especially New Orleans. This is a huge city. It's like 8,000 people in the city jail. Like,
oh yeah,
it is.
Like if you go in the drunk tank in New Orleans, you're like in like the drunk tank in New Orleans is like 30, 40, 50 fucking people.
Yeah, at least that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I mean? It's like fucking the drunk tank. Like like you're just there for like a little while. You're probably looking at 30 or 40 people. Oh, what's that right there?
These other ones ready too. This is I want to do like a real like slow go through this, but also like I don't know how much I can really show because like if I put it like in high definition, this is like it's homegrown funnies. This is from 1971.
That's old shit, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. It's R. Crumb. And I mean, it's just like the height of him just being just there's lots of maybe I guess this is good for me like that. We can still get your reaction. There's fucking, there's titties, there's angel food and McDevil's food. She's sleeping. And it starts flooding and like floods into her mouth and like it's just I don't even know if it's like acid humor. Everything starts flooding. Oh my gracious Lord! The floods has come. My miserable home is destroyed. Being swept away in the wantons of the Holocaust. Like thing afloat's good. That's what I'm saying. If this was on like high definition, they might try to ding me, but I didn't get my sleep last night on account of staying up all hours drinking moonshine. What the lick 'em? Oh, liquor and carousing. Might as well get me some shut eye till this thing blows over. She just goes to sleep. And it's a flood too, and it's following whatever his name is, Johnny something or whatever. Like he starts riding her like a boat, and like that's it. He's got a third leg. That's his feet behind him.
That's good, right?
Thanks. Like this stuff
is just
like this is what happens when you take drugs and then you make comics. Like what is that like? None of this even I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but like, I mean, it gets worse. Then her feet come up, and he's standing up there.
I don't mean to interject, but I saw you the other day on you guest starring on Cynics.
I kind of thought that. Yeah, I was.
Remember that?
I need to figure out like.
You were on a Cynic show the other day.
Hell yeah. Wait, they were showing, I guess, the Commandos and Liam fighting. This is white man.
Is Patrick a game?
Oh, a little bit.
It's a little birdie there. He might not more.
Look at his lettering.
Like, because you have a problem with him?
No, gay people all my life. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
Dr. Ben.
Huh.
He had a problem with you. You didn't have a problem with him, did you?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was the weirdest.
I remember that he kind of had a problem with you, and that you were a weird motherfucker.
I always thought that was like kind of like our running bit, because, like, you know, Johnny Scab. You've seen Johnny Scab and his show.
When I first ever met you was when y'all were first, when Patrick was first kind of like letting it be known that he didn't like you. And like, I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I remember, that's what you were
like,
like.
when I first met you, like, I met you through Johnny Scab's show, and then it was like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it was like, Patrick came out like saying how he just had some kind of weird falling out, like he didn't understand you, and I didn't understand what you were all about.
That the show had started by was started by Johnny Scab, you know, like punk rock, like weird masks and like strange humor, and you know what I mean, like. And like they always had like we don't give a fuck, and also Comicsgate is like kind of like you know, against you can't really have like call yourself Comicsgate but then be like, well, I'm not going to talk about any of the weird drama stuff or like anything like that, you know. But it was weird. I don't know, but he. Well, I mean, he never.
Weren't you talking about that a little?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is like he never
cynic show though.
The whole time I was on the Commando show, I always thought everything was kind of like
talk about fucking Frog Tony and shit. He didn't want to talk about no drama with Frog Tony and.
I don't want to talk about drama with Frog Tony either, but you know what I'm saying, like I'm not going to stop someone or be mad. You know what I mean? Like I'll make a joke about Frog Tony.
Yeah, you brought that up. Like,
think about you know, Anna, that Star Wars girl, right? Like,
yeah,
looking at all these comics of these female Sasquatch running through the woods, kind of reminds me of Anna. You know, she's someone that like that's a common joke with Anna, is that Anna is a Sasquatch, right? Like, and you know, like that's, she goes on streams and they'll like, people in the chat will say that sometimes, but it's not like wall to wall Anna is Sasquatch. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's like, you know, maybe a quarter of 100 messages are, you know, Anna is Sasquatch, or a tenth of the messages are Sasquatch related. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't overdo it with anything. You know, you just gotta, little bits of this, little bits of that, you know. But like, I don't even know where I was. I felt really clever for working in Anna into that somehow. But you know what I'm saying? She rolls with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone makes a joke and, hey, Anna, you're Sasquatch. Hey, look, there's a picture of Anna right there. She's a Sasquatch. She's like, she rolls with it. She's like, okay, haha, yeah. You caught me. Oh, you know, and it deflates. You know, if you're actually trying to goad her into some sort of argument about being a Sasquatch, you know, it deflates that. If you're just telling the joke, it just does. You know, it just sets it up for the next Bigfoot joke. however far down the line. But when you get, Liam and Commandos and Frog Tony and all these people that all get so upset and bent out of shape about a joke or this or that. Someone said a joke, and they get all. It's like, what is your problem? Just chill out. Just chill out, man.
I don't know how long you've been on the Liam train, but
I've got Dino Can.
I've been on the Liam train for like a long time. Like I was blocked by him like 2 years ago or whatever.
Oh, you're blocked by Liam? What?
Yeah, I've been blocked by Liam like 7 fucking years ago or longer.
Showing us for the savages that are
and I
sticking
don't really,
around. What?
I don't like necessarily dislike the dude. I just found that he was easily fucking bugged. You know what I mean?
Wow.
2 years ago,
No, I don't.
I found that like I could just post it and be like, I could just make like a.
This is what happened.
Yeah, like I got on the fucking Liam bandwagon.
Oh. Dang you. So you didn't get a copy of Dino.
And like I would have retracted it like a few months ago when I was first like I would be conversating with Johnny Scab. Johnny Scab was cool with Liam and even Cynic at the time, and then I was like, well, I've been banned by fucking like I was blocked by fucking Liam. And then it's just kind of turned out to be where I realized that I probably had the best. You know what I'm saying? Like I have the best. I'm glad he's blocked me.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like
it's
you gotta cut them loose.
It's not worth all the fucking. I see that he brings a lot of headache to himself.
Yeah, he's a lot of people are kind of like addicted to drama and just disagreements and arguments and stuff.
Well, like JDA, right?
Yeah, John Delaros.
Yeah, like I was kind of friends with John Delaros for a while, and I mean, like he really never did nothing to me. I just kind of got tired of his fucking bullshit, like towards other people.
Well, he's like,
he's like a fucking drama. He seeks out. I don't know, man. Like I'm. Anyway, I don't mean to move. No, I don't not like him, but I kind of don't like him.
Well, I often anytime someone asks for like how I characterize or ask my opinion on JDA, I liken him to like a pit bull, and I don't want to be on either end of him. I don't want to be on either end.
Books of his that I do like.
He runs Fandom Pulse, which is a huge like comic news website, and I mean he's got videos going for that every day. He writes constantly. I mean he is at it. You know what I'm saying? I can't say anything against him. He's doing the thing. Like
I'm just saying I have a couple of his books that I did like. You know what I mean? Like they were okay. Overmind
the first Overmind book was fucking pretty cool. You know, and like I know that we're like we're on your. I'm not saying that. Like I just know that I like some of the stuff that he did do.
Yeah. Yeah,
but he's also a fucking jerk off.
He does get into a lot of quarrels with people, but I think that's kind of like it kind of serves a purpose. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. I like him. I'm not going to tell him to stop.
Well, it was weird because about 2 months ago, he fucking said something to me in a comment. Like I had commented something to I'd made a comment like I think it was the 7, you know what, 7 of 9 or whatever. I'd made a comment of like, oh yeah, I used to like JDA or something, and I said something fucking like why I don't like him no more. And then he was like, yeah, it's because you're down because I don't grift or some shit. And I was like, I didn't even respond to him, you know. I was like, he was like he said something about just like how he didn't grift. I didn't like because he wasn't grifting. He was saying that I didn't like him because he wasn't grifting, and I thought, well, that is what you're fucking doing, because he does grift on a lot of stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like he runs a news show, so you gotta be on everything on the news.
You gotta keep up with.
I couldn't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Just covering like comics that I like these things, these war epics by Nathan Cowtree. I like there's 3 issues. This is the latest one, and like I like that it's like some of it's in black and white, and then other pages will be in color. And then when you're doing the color pages, it's like he was just like he didn't have time to finish coloring them all in. Like there's a couple that are like half colored. Yeah, like this one. It's like starts to be like in black and white, but like a little bits are colored, and it's just he must have. I don't even know. Like he just rushed to print.
Do you think that that's really what it was?
I don't know. Maybe I read it. Maybe was it? I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be like that's like a flashback or something.
Yeah, like, is he really meaning to do it that way, or is he? And if he was, what would be the purpose? You got me fucking thinking. God darn it, Dr. Bean.
That's what I'm saying. It's. I like it too because it's all like World War II stuff. And the first one, you got to see the.
So if it's in color,
this is the first issue. I think
look at that. That looks fucking badass.
See, this is why I wonder. Look, this is like a color sequence.
Yeah.
Right. He's going to.
Like that's very vivid and shit, dude. Like that's like a.
I wonder because look, the next page is like is black and white, and it's
like, stop coloring it.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying. I wonder if maybe we figured something out here because
we might have.
I think that maybe like the black and white is maybe like a flashback. Because see, I think that's like supposed to be like that guy flashing. His life is flashing before his eyes, like in the plane or whatever. You know, he got shot, whichever one.
Well,
man, look at this him falling.
I think that might be. I mean, it's just weird that
the beginning. Let me show you the beginning. It's got kind of crazy.
Like if we would start a
kind of
book
crazy.
and we did a book only part of it's black and white and part of it's fucking color, you would wonder what's the you would wonder what was the dynamic, or that's the way I would think about it. I think about art as music, like dynamic. You know, like if you were creating a song, you would like be creating it visually a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, like it would go with different visuals. Like it would make you think of different.
Yeah, right, like why is it colored here and it's not? Like it makes me want to think about things.
I think you're right. Like that it's like the reason.
Look
there's
at
like
that.
A reason for it, because like this is saying this is Stalingrad 1942.
Right.
And it's like it's showing all this in black and white. That's what I'm saying. The first panel has like a little bit of color on it, right? Like over on the.
Gotta be some reason.
The tile and stuff.
It might not be any reason that we need to know.
And this is black and white.
Like realistically, we might not need to know that reason, but the author that wrote this and put it down, they had.
I think it is like it's like a flashback. Like if it's in black and white, I think that's kind of supposed to be a flashback because it's saying like,
okay,
it's like showing like the soldier. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl or whatever walking, and it's like turns out opium is not easy to. Oh, maybe it's something. Opium is not easy to kick. Even now, I think about it. I dream about it.
I take kratom. I take kratom.
I arrived back in the USSR under an assumed identity, just a precaution. If Stalin found out I had left Shanghai, there would be very serious consequences.
Oh, okay.
How could they find me? And then it's like, that's what I'm saying. And then it kind of like, it's like, it feels like that's kind of like the lead up to like the present moment, maybe.
And then it goes.
Yeah, because then it goes to a couple pages of this stuff. And it is more kind of like, this is like present, there's like action going on and stuff. And then yeah, see, okay, look at this. Okay, so like they're talking to this guy, and he's like, say, I'm looking for your battalion commander. Semyonov, well, you won't find him here. You see, about 2 weeks ago, the Volga River froze over. And so it's, I'm saying, it's like a flash. It's going back. It's flashing back to 2 weeks ago. So like when it's not present tense, it's like black and white. I guess that's okay.
Okay. Well, I didn't know.
It's interesting. So I mean that, like you're saying, it's like there's a reason.
Yeah, like why shouldn't we? We should know why it's doing that, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
If you're flipping through the pages and you go from black and white to color, you should know kind of like that looked really cool. I should have liked it.
Oh, the late, yeah.
That looks really cool.
Yeah,
look at that. Don't that look cool?
Her feet are all muddy. Like
I'm a sick bastard. I know. Look at that fucking look at her head. Look, she got the thing over her fucking shoulder. Like,
oh yeah, the Steve fight. Well, I think before that.
That's pretty cool though. Sorry, bro.
Well, I mean, we figured out this black and white and color thing, so I mean, that's
I
feel good about that. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Are you telling me I think too much?
No. That's I can't figure shit out. See, and that's with these. I wanted to cover them because I've been doing all the that World War II, that D-Day thing. See, that's what I was saying. Like, I opened these, I did a video of it. I was like talking about, like, I've zoomed in on these panels because, like, that is like what my beach in my town looks like.
Yeah.
When they have the D-Day thing, right? They have all these. They have boats, and they get up onto the beach. They don't make them like run through the water, but like. They got all those things out there. They're not actually like shooting, but I mean they're shooting.
Whoa! Go back there. That looks bad as fuck.
Yeah.
God damn!
That's what I'm saying. This guy, he uses like this for just
That's
like
blam. Like that's like blam.
Head is gone.
Am I right or wrong? That's like blam, like fucking Charlie Kirk. Right, sorry.
Shit. Yeah.
I don't mean that in a bad way.
Right. Well, I mean.
No, I don't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that in any disrespectful way. I want to say that for your.
I saw like the two videos. I saw like the one where it's from a distance, and then the one that was close up. But then I saw people were saying the one that was close up was a fake. I don't even know. I mean, I
saw the one where he fucking just got plowed.
Right.
I saw it. The fucking like my friend texted me. My friend texted me. Emil, he might be in the chat. Emil was like, he got shot. And I was like, what? And I went right to YouTube and found a fucking video. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
That was fucking weird. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the day it happened, like Emil was like, Charlie Kirk got shot. And I was like, what? And I fucking went straight to YouTube and found like a 20-second fucking clip, and it was like, oh my God. I remember my stomach fucking sunk. You know what I mean? Like seeing the actual act in progress was like my stomach just sunk to my fucking gut, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, it was,
yeah, it wasn't,
I'm trying to think, what was it? It was Wednesday. I'm trying to think what I was doing.
I said,
because I remember watching stuff, and they were like, I think the first thing I had seen, I was on Twitter. That's what it was. I was on Twitter, and I saw like Alex Stein post something saying like we all need to be like praying for Charlie right now. I was like, oh, shit. And it was like for the first couple hours after he got shot, they were like they were like he might make it, and I was like,
no,
okay, well, hopefully,
all I know is Emil, you know who I'm talking about? Emil in the chat and stuff sometimes. And Mill texted me, he got assassinated. And I was like, what the fuck? And I fucking looked up on YouTube. And I found it was like a video of it really happening. Like, it was like the weirdest thing because I didn't think they would allow that on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? Like, now you might not be able to find it, but it was like,
right.
I typed in Charlie Kirk, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I was saying, it was the weirdest shit I'd ever seen. I don't mean to sound.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I saved one of them. Like there was one that was like from a distance that you saw him.
Yeah.
And there was one where it was like it looked like it was like maybe like
where he grabs his neck.
Well, there was another one where it was like it looked like it was like 15 feet, maybe 20 feet away from him in the audience, and it was like it was pretty graphic or whatever. It was like, oh shit. But that was the one that they were saying was fake. But I was like, well, if it's, I don't know, who knows, It's hard to say with any of that. I mean, all the shit the FBI is saying, it's weird to me that like immediately it's like everyone, there's all the stuff about it online, and it's like all these people that are like they're gonna solve it. They're like, yeah, we saw this video, and if you look at this, slow it down, it's like, you think like the FBI and all that, they're gonna let stuff go out that's not what? You think they can't like just put like a block like around like the whole area? Okay, no fucking cell phone signals are coming out of like 5-mile radius. Bloop. You know what I'm saying? They could do any of that shit. Like they could have done that like 10, 15 years ago at least. Now that's what I'm saying. Like now, like I don't even know what to think about any of it. But seeing like that was the thing that tripped me out the most, was seeing like all the people that immediately started celebrating. Like immediate. Like that was the fucking craziest part, was like ugh. That was the part I was like, we're fucked. Like they're celebrating like Charlie Kirk was definitely a good guy, but I mean he was, you know what I'm saying? Like he was not like a huge, you know what I'm saying? He's not like a lawmaker. He's not like a vice president. Like he's a podcaster guy. You know what I'm saying? He leads the Turning Point thing, but I mean he's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not like a general. He's not like the guy like dropping bombs on Gaza or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's not like somebody he's just out there like, hey, debate me. Like that's what just tripped me out. And they were like so angry at him. Like that.
You see that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look. Now I'm trying to help you out, buddy.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you're just knowing that like the stuff. Like I said, when I was at the Comic-Con, like everyone that would walk by that would see it you could see like the reaction in their face. Like they would see it and like they would start laughing, or like sometimes like you would get people that were like angry.
I just like how I like that you made this one a bigger, like it's a bigger it's like the size of a real comic, and it's like,
yeah,
it's just fucking cool, man.
Well, I mean, I printed it through,
this black dude with his mouth open. Was that one of the black? I jumped out of the hot tub to get dressed. So you were in the hot tub when this shit happened, right?
I was sitting beside him, and when he got like hit in the head or whatever. And
so who got killed?
I didn't. It's not like I didn't see him get hit. It was like I just, you know what I'm saying? Like if something happens beside you, you don't see it, but it's like you know what I mean? Like you turn.
No, I
you know what I mean? Like it's, and that's I can just see his face. That's his face that I always.
Stanley. Oh no! I just read a comment. What's the big problem with that, Stanley? I might be giving you some gold right here. The people in the comic. The people in the comic. We're reading about me. They're reading about me. Something like that.
The people in the comic are reading about me.
They're fucking reading about me. God damn, I can see you right here.
That's what I'm saying. That's me. That was.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that you saw the black guy?
Right. It was the black guy. Not a popular thing.
How much funnier did that make it?
No, that's what I'm saying. Not a popular thing in jail. Like
somebody's gonna clip that.
You're the guy to murder people. Oh,
the black guy got killed.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, not really.
We all like black people.
Huh? Yeah. Like, well, I mean,
I do.
You know, I mean, people understood too. I'm like, dude, they're like, they're like, so that's your fall partner? I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't fucking know this guy. Like, what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know you. Like, I meet you at the bar, we're hanging out, and then you kill someone. Like, I'm supposed to just be your roadie for life now because you know.
Like he got killed.
Then, I mean, like
you were there.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not like the guy and the girl were.
You were there.
You know, they were, and they were. Well, I put it in there too.
That's just weird, man.
Yeah. No,
I mean, it's like I understood. Like the first time you ever told me the story, I kind of understood it. I understood like you were like this fucking goofy 20-something-year-old kid that, am I right? You're about 20-something years old, and you're like, fucking goth, you know, fucking whatever. And you end up seeing somebody get killed, and I don't mean it. I'm not trying to demean it. It just was like a fucking weird fucking predicament.
Right. Yeah, it's like, not like
like I'm where I don't want to be, but I'm here and I see it. Like yeah, I'm not able to say anything that I have seen in my life, but there's been a couple of times I've been to that place, you know, where.
Well, that's what I'm saying too. Is that, like,
yeah, like I didn't want to
realize like if they start hanging out, if they start palling around with the wrong crowd, like it's not just, you know, you're gonna, you know, get boogers on your car or whatever, you know, but it's like that you can start potentially getting mixed up with, you find out someone else, well, hey, this guy just turns out he's a criminal that does this, that you're like, what? Well, yeah, we don't do it. It's like, I don't want to be hanging out with
I think you wrote your beginning perfect. This has been the toughest comic to make, which I read that in the video I did, but like when I read it, I think to myself, like, how in the fuck would I word this? I don't know how I would word it.
Right.
Like,
that's what, like, I tried before. I wanted to make just like a book or like a short story of it or something. And stories, if you're writing like a story for like fiction or like a book or whatever, like it's got to be so much more like put together. You know what I'm saying? Like to have like a coherent like story, you have to have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess you can do like more like stuff that's more like feel like emotion or like, like where you're just expressing like feeling.
Is that guy with the pentagram? Hey, Ben, is the guy with the pentagram on his chest? Is that the dude that killed the guy?
That would be Worry. Yes.
Because I knew a dude. I knew a dude with a pentagram on his chest.
I don't know if he had like an actual pentagram on his chest. I remember he had like lots of little.
When I was in jail with a dude fucking pentagram on his chest.
I mean, he could have. I don't know. Remember, he had like a teardrop tattoo. It was like a red teardrop, like instead of like black or like that prism blue ink, it was like red. And he had Worry tattooed on his leg. I think he had a pentagram on the back of his neck. I think that was what it was. He had one on the back of his neck, like a little pentagram. Ugh. Well, that in the, I'll show this because one thing with this part, it'd be easier just to.
I hope I ain't going too deep with you. Like, I said that kind of gay, like I didn't mean to.
That does sound pretty. Gotta sound gay.
I didn't mean to say that.
Why this? I'm saying I should have brought this up anyways when we were talking about Worry and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
But well, this I was gonna say. Like I do make. It's kind of small at the bottom of this text here, and the text is like impossible to read. I guess. Maybe not. But
this story doesn't have a happy ending.
Well, this is
the next my life changed. That guy was murdered. I didn't know these people, and they were telling me not to freak out. They do this all the time. What the fuck? I didn't.
Don't worry. They do this all the time. We're Satanists. Don't worry.
I know. They're like, I've read this before, but it's like reading it now. It's like, man, they do this all the time. Now they are Satanists.
Yeah, don't worry.
That's you're not gonna tell anyone, are you? I tried to play it cool. I didn't want them to kill me. Let me live when the police came to my door. And I told them everything. God damn.
They arrested me. Pray.
I'm really like Whew. It's like
this something.
It's like a bucket of hot water being poured on me, buddy.
Well, I had to put in the stuff about Jesus. You know, like I prayed in Jesus' name that the two killers would get caught.
Jesus.
A week later, they were both arrested.
And you're saying pray to Jesus, and I said Jesus fucking cross, but I'm being serious.
No, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm reading this like, look, dude, I have read it a couple of times. You know, I had the other versions of it, and it was like, you remember when we talked last time, and I was like, man, I just finally connected that you really were fucking in a like real.
Oh,
yeah, like the last time we talked,
I do. Yeah,
I was like really starting to grasp that what I had been seeing in these pictures, these drawings, was like you really fucking pouring out something that was fucking bad. Like, I know you can't say like, no, we don't compare to like, I can tell you that my mom was murdered and all that fucking bullshit. But it's still not the same. Like, you were like, how old were you? Like 20 something? I'm just guessing.
24? Yeah,
20 something.
23, 24.
I told you I knew the dungeon, and I'd been at the dungeon like 4 or 5 years before you were there. That was even weirder to me.
That was odd. Like I remember, like I remember like you're like I knew, and you're like telling me about the dungeon. I'm like, oh shit.
No,
that's one of the things. Like
the night before, like the day before I left New Orleans, I went to the dungeon and like was outside, and like there was like these bars. You know what I'm talking about? There were like these bars outside, like looked like a dungeon almost. Well, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, I was standing there talking to some dude, and he was like dressed up in a black suit or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'll hire you. Like, you just gotta get all black." And he was telling me what I needed to dress up in, and he would
some eye makeup on.
Yeah,
you know how to apply eyeliner. You know what a lash extender does.
Like,
I don't know.
But I remember you were telling me about the dungeon, and I was like, well, I fucking remember that place. Like, it was weird because just the fact that you have this story and you're able to share it makes a big. I hope I ain't kept you, man, too long.
No, this is what I do. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just wanted to come on and like talk about my comics. I mean, I don't want to feel like I'm like.
Can I tell you that your story the last time I talked to you helped my faith?
That's what makes it all worth it.
No, I just wanted to be able to tell you that.
That's what I'm. That's what I wanted with this. You know what I mean? Is that
like hearing you tell me that when you was in jail and you were praying and you were fucking asking, you know, God to fucking talk to you or whatever, and somebody Somebody might think that I'm stupid saying that fuck and fuck this and fuck that. Well, no, God knows what I'm talking about.
Well,
Like,
I've always,
when you told me about in jail, you reached out to God. That reached out to me like more than you know, brother.
oh,
I hope that means something.
it does. That's what I mean. Is that I can't. You can't be silent. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know your friend is you know you got your friend and they're like a good person, right? And like you hear someone saying something bad about them, like, oh, Gray, you know what? I'll tell you that Gray, he's a phony or he's a liar. He's this. I'd be like, you know what I mean? Like you got to speak up. Like, hey, no, you know he's a good person. He's all right. So I mean, like, you think about God and Jesus, and like all these people that like that's what I'm saying. That like you see it out in the world, and that's what makes it real to me. Is that all this stuff is prophesied. All the people will hate you on account of his name. You see how many people just hate Christian stuff, just above anything else, hate Christian stuff. I mean, it's there's so many, you know, like if it's there's so many things that are like worse. If you're going to talk about like a religion that has like some sort of problematic beliefs or something, or beliefs that people don't like or something, you know, like there's ones that are you know, have abhorrent beliefs, and people don't get upset about those. But the one that says like, don't judge others and love your neighbor as you love yourself, and put God first and try to get along, and you know, like have mercy. God has mercy. You should have mercy. You know, the people that try to follow that is what enrages people. Like it's insane, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't.
I think
it just.
So I'm not doing anything wrong by bringing up.
No.
What you struck a nerve at?
No,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
And not just you. Like, you're right. Like, I think God wants us to talk more about God.
That's what I'm saying. Because
it makes sense.
That
makes sense. God wants us to talk more about God.
If you know that God's listening to you and will do, if you ask him to do something, you really ask him, he'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, well, what are you going to ask him to do?
Sometimes you might not want to hear the answer.
Right? Yeah, but it's...
No, that's the truth, though. Sometimes you might not want to hear the answer. I'm being honest with you, bro. Why do you think I'm fucking... sorry.
Fine. You want me to play us an interlude for a moment? I'll give us.
I'm gonna let you go, Bo.
You want? Well, here I'll give us a moment of.
I feel like I'm keeping there and I feel like I'm.
Well, you're fine. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like we're all like the thing. Like people like say like the internet isn't real, and it's like it is. Like we're all real people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just try to. With my thing, I'm worried for the day that like, hopefully it never happens. I don't really want to think about it, but you know what I'm saying. This guy's kid, the guy that got killed had a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate thinking about that. I've never talked to him. In order to get my deal that I did from like the district attorney and everything, the family had to agree on it. I remember asking him about that. I was like, what does this guy's family think? Like, are they I mean, obviously they're not happy, you know, but like, I mean, are they, you know, they had to agree. They, you know, everything was, you know, it's just, it's all of it. Trying to figure all of it out is just such a mess. And it's like there's a million of them every day, you know. And the idea of like seeing this guy's kid like pop up in a message, hey, you son of a. And actually, I've had weird messages from people before too, like pop up on my like Twitter and stuff, like, hey, motherfucker, you killed that guy. And I'm like, I didn't kill the guy. But
when I posted,
I mean, you know, it's
about your remember when I reposted your stuff? Like that girl, like his brother, or I mean his sister.
Yeah,
that was weird. Like I understood that she took it in a weird way. Like she didn't understand that what you like what I posted. Like really, I don't think that what you had put in there was bad or anything.
Well, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Here,
Ed
I'll
Pinster.
bring it up. Hold up.
You know what I'm
I'll bring
about?
it up. Yeah, 3 seconds. Okay.
I think she took it to be.
You posted.
Like she took it a little bit wrong, but I think once you responded, she might have understood. Like I posted, like,
yeah, I don't. She.
Like I just posted you, like,
wait,
you're trying to promote you. You know what I mean? And I didn't even know that at the time. But like that was pretty cool, actually. To be honest with you, like I think it's pretty cool that she saw it. Like
it was odd. It was odd, definitely. I mean, I know what you're saying. Like,
yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it was like
weird. Because this is the ash can for
okay.
For this story, right?
Yeah.
And it was like that. It changed like, for me, because it was like this. Let me explain kind of like the cartoon real quick because for the viewers at home. So like in the week that the Ed Pescore's last week, he was like accused by these people of being a creeper and all this different stuff, and all these people were saying all this junk about him. And like I was trying to like make jokes about it to try to like deflate it. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to just make jokes oh yeah, he's insane, I mean, he's crazy, you know.
I kind of understanding.
Well, his co-host, this happened afterwards. This is what I'm saying. That his co-host disavowed him. He's like, I'm not going to work with him anymore. I'm not going to have any business with him. This is when he was. You know, it was literally a week of like this girl said this stuff. A couple days later, his co-host, and these were his co-host's words, right? Saying, you know, in light of this past week's shocking revelations, blah blah blah. You know, I've ended my working relationship.
Right.
I changed it in here a little piss score, like just a different, you know, but. And then, like, you know, he ended his life. You know, Ed Bismarck killed himself because he blamed all of his critics, right? And the other, you know, that's what I'm saying is I made this after that, like months later, because actually Ethan Van Sciver again, Ethan Van Sciver and Shane Davis were like talking about it one night, right? And Ethan was like, "Hey, like somebody should make a cartoon of Jim Rugg's words there, but make it in like a Calvin and Hobbes style." And like he laid it out exactly like this, you know, like a 4-panel strip.
Hey, what you did right there.
So
Jim Ruggs.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah. Well, I based it directly off of a strip. Like I found a strip of like Calvin being led to like the gallows was it to the gallows? But he's like Calvin is the one that's like in the chains and like I was like, oh shit. So I kind of like
it's not somebody like the original drawing is not meant to be. No, I got what you're saying.
It's about like the industry and like all the people that all deserted him. You know what I mean? Like a week, like not even like a month of like accusations or whatever, or like
the only question I have is why did he kill himself?
He was. I mean, he was.
You know what I'm saying? Like what
mental? You're in
what
that
did
position.
he have going on? What did he think was so bad that he had to kill himself? That's the only thing I asked. Like,
well, you
not know anything about Ed's history beforehand,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you get canceled. You get shunned by all your. Right.
Yeah.
You get shunned by all your friends and family. Like they're like going to his family's house. The local news in Pittsburgh is at his dad's house. His dad's on the news. You know what I'm saying? Like he died of shame. I mean, he's like, I can't face my parents and all everyone. Like,
I still ask myself though, why would he kill himself? Do you not ask that? You know what I'm saying? Like, to
be honest, I like to think that he didn't. Like, I like to think that he faked his death and that he's in like, Cuba or something with like Tupac or something. You know what I mean? Like, I like to think that rather than thinking like, what was really what gets him over the edge? You know what I mean? I'm like, I like to think that he faked his death, and that's, he's just like, fuck.
I don't want to be so serious. Like, I'm just like.
Well, you've got to, you know what I'm saying? Like with death and like heavy subjects, you have to be able to like have a bit of like flippancy, because I mean, if you're just serious and like everything's horrible and death and evil and all the time, like you'll just give yourself a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta.
You're right, brother.
You gotta. It's the only thing you can do. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like you look at. I think like whatever my problems are, like I've got a house and food and a bunch of comic books to read and draw shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm fantastic. I'm not. There's people that have like they're literally, they're all the evil, horrible things, starving, death, and getting blown up, and there's just a million different things. It's like
look at your comic. Oh shit! I can't read. I can't read thick comics. I'm looking at your.
The fan art in the back.
I'm looking at your. I'm looking at page 3 right now. Between April 8th and May 2nd, 1938, police recovered a leg and burlap bags of body parts from the Cuyahoga
River. All that was left of Victim 10.
Oh God!
Yeah, that was back in the 30s.
Yeah, I'm reading that. I didn't know how to read.
Shit. What?
I love
That's
you,
what
brother.
I have you on. You're a good reader. I'm not, so. Somebody can read this shit. Come on.
Hey, you've actually told me that before. Do you know that?
What now? That you're a good reader?
No, you've told me that you're not a good reader.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's it comes and goes, you know. Like
I don't mean it. Like I'm not trying to put you down or nothing. I just remember a couple of times being on with you, and you said, "I'm not a really good reader." Like you've told me that you don't read a lot. Like,
oh yeah. Well, I've got lots of books, but it's like
right. No, I understand. I'm not meaning it in a bad way. I've heard you say to me at least 2 fucking times, I don't read a lot. I don't read a lot. Like somehow or another, you've told me.
I'm staying on brand.
And I remember thinking, if it's comic books, the fuck ain't much a lot of reading. Unless it's
well, I count comic books is different.
Fucking ton of reading.
Well, yeah. Like
no, like I found some fucking shitty comic books in the past year that were just a pain in the ass to read because there was so much to read.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever got a comic book like that? Like,
yeah, you can't have too many words. They're like, it's just.
You're like, what the fuck?
Fine. Oh, you know what? I'll pull up. Pull up Pencils Down.
Right.
Pencils Down comic. He's got a good mix of words. You know what I mean? Like he has.
That ain't no delay, is it?
John Dillard. John Dillard,
yeah.
John Dillard.
Dillard.
But you know, like there's not too many.
Gross name. Dillard.
Some of the pages start to get a little bit out of hand with words, like 1, 2, 3.
But isn't that only like 15 fucking pages of fucking? Isn't that only 15 pages?
I think it's like 12. Yeah, it's not a lot of pages.
Yeah, 12 pages.
And this one, see, I guess that's why he had to squeeze in a lot of words. Not enough pages. He had to squeeze in more words on each panel. That's too many words. Like that should be like him yelling something, not like.
It's like.
And also, it's all demon stuff.
It's like
Dark,
somebody trying to explain
so
something that don't need to be explained.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's a decent mix of words. So not too many. Like you have some panels. Pow. Just one.
But you get one
in here. If you know Fanta.
Oh my God.
Phantasmagora. There she is.
That ain't Rennie, is he?
That's
Rennie?
Fanta. That's Fanta.
That's raining.
Fanta. Not Rennie.
Raining.
Fanta.
That looks like raining. Don't it look like raining to me? Raining's
like
pretty hot.
Oh my gosh. Killing it. I'll have to pull her up.
She won't be mad at me. She gonna see you.
Oh shit! I don't know how. I don't even know where. Shit! I don't know. I know I'm subscribed to it, but I don't know what it's called. Fuck. Well, she has a YouTube channel, and her little picture on her YouTube channel looks like that weird angel lady. But I've heard many people. You know who else didn't like Fanta? I'll tell you who else. Patrick Quinlan. Anytime when mentioned Fanta, he would start getting angry, start complaining. So I got to give her a shout out. So there she's driving her car, and but see, that's what I'm saying. Some of it feels like it starts getting too many words on the page, too many balloons. Sometimes, like it makes it too crowded if you get too many words. Yeah, only goes to the halfway mark and then it's done. I don't know. I'll flip my thing back around. You want me to look? There you go. What else do we want to cover? Unless you want to end it. It's been 2.5 hours. It could shut it down, I guess. We gave the stuff there. I'll put the eBay link. It's in the description. Should be the first thing. And I'll put a link to
Hey, I'm in it.
Gray's channel in the... Oh, he's gone anyways. Okay, well. I'll put a link to Gray's channel in the comments and also on the description. So, keep it all on the up and up. I'll try to do. I gotta get back to like reviewing these comics. That's the thing. Like I've gotten all these comics, and I like reviewing them. I love just like sitting here talking about them and seeing what happens, and having freaking Gray show up. Got Werewolf Jones and Sons, the good comic that just came out that I got. What else? Oh, and I've got, of course, I can't forget our promise here at the at DrBensComix is that once we hit that magic 500 subscribers number, we're going to open up Arcade issue number 2, Arcade the Comics Review, which has stories, comics by R. Crumb and Bill Griffith, Art Spiegelman, and others. That Art Spiegelman comic on the back. But you can't read them. Day at the Circuits. It's supposed to be a play on words like circuits, circus. You can't read it because it's inside this plastic thing. It's sealed. It's not, I'll have to have someone like review it and show that it's actually sealed. But I think we're going to open it with a chainsaw. That's what I want to do. We'll see. Well, we got to get to 500 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe and the bell to get notified when videos come up. Tell your friends, share the videos and whatnot, or don't. Keep it a secret. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna, tell everyone that you subscribed if you don't want people knowing. So I get it. It's a controversial comic books, and I want to have a place for everyone, but I'm going to tell you, like, the killing thing, the celebrating the killing thing is really, really just like turned my stomach. Like seeing people that I thought were like okay, or I didn't think were like crazy or whatever. I'm like, you're celebrating this? What the fuck? That's, you know what I mean? Like I can't good conscious like support them, definitely, but I mean I don't even know if I can I don't know if I want to. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's just seeing people celebrating all that and like so giddy about even if it was fake, right? Like I'm not whatever with the FBI stories. Who knows what the real deal is? But just seeing that glee and celebration has just been. Yeah, well, That's what I'm saying. With his own story there, with his mother and everything. Like, I mean, that's horrible, and that's what I'm saying. Is I can't like tell someone like, no, get out of here. I don't want to hear your problems. Get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not. I'm not like that in real life either. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm not. It's not. You know, it's not something like I'm upset or like, I don't freaking people telling me their problems. Like, you know, sometimes it's just, you know, all I know is not to like be judgmental, and like I don't have a solution. So, you know, I'm just, sometimes you just want to tell someone like what your shit, you know. So, you know, so always, that's what I'm saying. Gray's always around, like he's always there. Like anytime I'm streaming or saying stuff, he's always got like a good word, and like have to always be around. So hope he's enjoys the comics, and he's giving away the extra copy of VAMPIGLET that he got. You gotta subscribe to his channel, and he's gonna, I think you have to send him a picture of your, I'm not trying to get him in trouble. So, I don't know, but he's having a giveaway contest. He's a good guy. I like Gray. Go check out his thing. What else should we do here? I don't know. Still got people over there too. I don't know if the thing with Substack even worked. I couldn't figure out how to check it while I was doing the show. So how was it on that? Yeah, I'm over here on that. Oh, that got mixed up backwards or something. Okay, well, I think it might be time to go ahead and shut it down. That's what I'm saying. I get too flustered. Oh, you know what I will do? I will yeah, that's what I'll do. I will pull up my eBay real quick, and just to show you can go over there. Oh no, I gotta share it in a. Hold on, I gotta share it. If I share it in like the regular thing, it'll show like the last purchaser or something or other. I'm not, and like I said, I'm not trying to like dox whoever's, you know. I don't know if it shows their address, but you know, I don't want to pull up the thing and like have stuff showing up. You know how stuff goes sometimes. Okay, is that? I add that. Why is, oh, I gotta share a different thing. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what happens. You don't be streaming enough, and you forget everything. There we go. Is that it? Yeah, okay. So yeah, so go over, click the thing for the eBay, and you can check this out. Emo says, thank you for being a friend. He said on his past videos, oh shit, he might have the big C. Well, I'll be praying against any bad things. I'm praying for Gray always, you know. But I might have it. Who knows? No, they'll have to. So this is the eBay. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna freak myself out. Look through some of the pictures of the art from inside. If you don't Stanley's in here, Stanley J. Wabbit. Nothing better than reading comics by the fire. I just read the articles. If you have the comic, people will look even closer and see that he's reading Bunny Tits magazine. Just for the articles. I don't know. There's comics that are reprinted that were in other comics, such as Image Grand Disaster and Rare Bit Fiends, issue number 25, which is Rick Veitch's dream comic. More VAMPIGLET. More VAMPIGLET and Stanley. What's the other thing I got on here? Oh, it's like I have the joke in there, so you can read that first joke of her squashing Stanley. You know, sets up the comic. But yeah, so it's over there. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for watching. I don't want to take up everyone's night too much. You know, everyone wants to go watch a movie, or someone who's good at doing streams and stuff. I don't know. I try to have fun. I try to do a good show. I try to I try to be casual. I don't. Same way I am in real life. I just try to be on the stream. Real life, I'm pretty laid back. People often comment that I'm very laid back and casual. So don't want to be something that I'm not. And be working on. Oh, and I'll be working on the next issue of Ripperologist magazine. Because I was saying earlier at the beginning, the editor just emailed me today with the work in progress for Ripperologist 174, I think is what it is. And so I'm going through there and picking out some different parts to illustrate. Like there's a couple articles in there that are like odd facts or something from the times, from like back in Victorian era Whitechapel, and there's a guy that was from some sort of industrial accident. He had 2 wooden legs and was missing an arm, and like there's about a dozen interactions of him like getting in fights at bars and like getting into all sorts of mischief. Like there's one where it said that he was fighting people with his stumps, like, and then like some say it's. I don't want to like just highlight cruel, unusual things, but a guy with 2 wooden legs. I mean, it's hard. How can I pass up a guy with 2 wooden legs and drawing a story about? You know what I mean? Like just illustrating a couple panels of a crazy drunk with 2 wooden legs and only one arm, like getting into fights and yeah. It's like catnip for me, I'm saying, like wooden legs, 2 wooden legs. Ugh, I have to do something with that, and that's what I'm saying. It's like the editor, Jonathan there, Ripperologist, he emailed me today with the link to so I can look over it. I was just like, it was like the perfect timing, because like like a week or so had gone by since they had VAMPIGLET at the comic convention, debuted it and everything, and kind of like getting a little complacent, like, I'm just sitting around doing nothing. I got to do something. Oh shit! I gotta draw a guy with 2 peg legs. Oh hell yeah! Oh, that I got to do a separate video or something too, because this weekend I'm supposed to be at Batman Day at the local shop at Captain's Comics, so I'll have to grab some stuff, do a haul. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I like just having like not having to like go through a whole comic and like review. You know what I mean? Like review each comic. It's nice to just kind of do like just talk about stuff, and let's just like like if you're hanging out with friends and you're showing off like what you got, like. You're not going to sit and like review each comic you got. You're just going to like show off the covers and talk about them. I think that's might be on the plan for next stream. So, all right. Well, I don't know. I think that's it. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm getting kind of what's that, 3 hours. Yeah, I think I'll play a couple songs and be on our way here until, yeah. So thanks for stopping. Shout out to Gray, of course, for stopping in, hanging out, sharing his own horrific story of, personal horrors and email. Thank you all for stopping in, as always. And let's see if I think this is the right one here. This should be. I think so. We'll play.
Like and subscribe to Dr. Ben's Comics and smash that bell. You can take it from me, VAMPIGLET, the cutest vampire girl around.
Yep. Mm-hmm.